Hey, welcome back to Talk with Words. We're starting our YouTube video series, and tonight we are going to review the first
Three episodes.
three episodes of Twisted Metal on Peacock. And if you're not familiar, this is based on a PlayStation series. I had PlayStation 1, 2, Twisted Metal Black.
Played it on the original PlayStation
Yeah.
and the arcade game.
And if you're familiar with the games, the thing I looked forward to the most was Sweet Tooth. And he did not disappoint. Where were you? Do you remember the games at all?
A little bit. Sweet Tooth is the one that sticks out the most for me in the games.
He was the most
And
visceral.
he was delightful in the show.
Yes. The show follows Anthony Mackie, who you might know as the new Captain America, Falcon hybrid, whatever they're calling him now. Do they have a name for him, or is he just Captain America now?
You're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah, that's true. It also follows, what's the girl's name from Reno 999? Great. Our research department is non-existent. Now, Samoa Joe plays the body of Sweet Tooth, but Will Arnett, is that the right Will?
Voiceover. Yeah.
So many Will. He does the voiceover. I thought it was delightful.
Oh, he was great.
You liked it?
Yeah, his character was fantastic.
It's way out there. We're doing post-apocalyptic Mad Max, almost Last of Us, except high level.
Funnier, yeah.
Like higher comedy value, because his Mackey's John Doe, which is who you are when you play the video game most of the time. But his job is to drive between these city-states, kind of like Judge Dredd, and deliver things. He's called a milkman. And it just gets more and more bizarre the longer it goes, which I was okay with.
Yeah, it was. I mean, they had fun with it. They didn't try to be too serious in most of it, and it was just kind of ridiculousness. I will say the one-liners were pretty gold, at least in the first two episodes.
Yeah, they let
Third one not so much, but
yeah, they let Sweet Tooth and John Doe kind of just go.
yeah.
I mean, you had references to Cisco, the
Yeah,
thong
they
song.
played the thong song twice.
I've got a couple notes. Oh yes, every city is now new, whatever.
New San Fran, new
Chicago. We had Thomas Hayden Church as the renegade cop Stone, who is a playable character in the video games. We had the Steel Rush as opposed to the Gold Rush, where they were going to, was it Chicago or Detroit? I figured they were going up to Detroit to get car parts. It's kind of what it felt like they were alluding to.
Yeah, well, they were going to the mission is to Chicago, but
Right. They were saying everybody went that way.
Yeah, everybody's going that way for something. The assumption was car parts.
Right. And we also had insane props, like a kid's placemat was what they used.
Yeah, it was the map.
As the travel map.
The fact that the original PlayStation game ended up on the windshield when they're chasing each other through the ball.
The first, 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
During that first opening chase scene, which was fun yet absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, it's one of those that's very tongue-in-cheek, goofball, but it's not to the point of goofball where you don't want to watch it.
Yeah. The cheat code to make the car work.
God,
left, right, up, down, up,
yeah,
down.
The cheat code. That was the first one. Was like, all right, come on, step outside of the meta.
Yep.
But I would definitely continue to watch this. It has every episode is kind of the freak of the week so far, other than the first one, which kind of introduces you. The second episode is Sweet Tooth. The third episode is Stone, the cop. If you played the games. And they are slowly introducing more characters from the games. Quiet, I'm pretty sure, was she the motorcycle chick? in the
I
game?
think so.
That's what I was trying to remember.
It's been like 20 years since I
Yeah,
played
it's
it.
been a long time.
They're short episodes, so they're fun. Like
Yeah, they're about 40 minutes apiece, if that.
that long. Yeah.
We also had very early on John Doe cannot parallel park, which I thought was a great joke
Hilarious.
since
He's supposed to be the driver, and he doesn't know how to parallel park.
how often do you have to parallel park in the wasteland? I guess is.
That's fair.
But also in the video game, the point is, especially in the early ones, you are competing in this tournament, and it's kind of like it's the devil is going to give you whatever you desire. Because I remember trying to beat the game, and when you beat it, the character would be like, okay, I want this, and he would kind of turn it around on you, like, I want $1 million, and you would turn into $1 million, like that kind of dumb
Yeah.
shit. And so in this one,
Almost sounds like what they did in Bedazzled.
exactly the same thing.
Every wish the devil granted, it was like there was some ridiculous caveat to it,
Exactly the
and
same.
why it made him.
In the first episode, we have Nev Campbell.
Yeah,
She is like the
COO of
COO.
New San Fran.
of course, new San Fran.
Yeah,
And she promises a apartment and access and a safe life.
yeah.
And then as soon as John Doe walks out, you realize it's all paper thin, and she's just making it all up. So she's going to be,
Pushes her fake husband away, gives the baby up. All right, get this back to its mother. I don't want it anymore.
yeah, it's going to be that lie of you do this, but you don't even know what the cargo is yet because
Yeah. Well, that was her first rule of it. You can't know what you're transporting.
right.
It's just like I'm just waiting on Jason Statham to show up.
Oh, I'm surprised Momoa has not been in it yet, or it's all about family, or
Yeah.
give us some of those shit.
Little Fast and Furious jab.
It is fun. It's you know what you're getting into with this one. It's not going to beat out any of the other shows that you love, but I'm going to watch the rest of it. I think it's worth a watch.
Yeah, we'll finish it.
It's pretty decent. We'll watch the rest of it. Sally stayed awake for almost 2 episodes, which not bad
That says a
for
lot.
Sally. Yeah, not too bad. Probably because Nev Campbell just looked great.
She did.
Yeah, I think we should get back to it now,
Yep.
right?
Watch another one.
This is the first YouTube of Talking with Words. We're going to start doing this, I want to say every week, but I can't be trusted. So we'll start doing this as often as we can. And if you have not started, it's on Peacock. Check out Twisted Metal. I think it's worth a watch so far.
Yeah,
If
absolutely.
it shits out, we will definitely let you know. We don't want you to waste your time. I didn't even look and see, are there more people in this that are going to surprise us? Did you look at the IMDb?
Yeah, I scrolled through. There's maybe 1 or 2. I didn't see a ton of huge names on the list, but
So there's a couple surprises. I really just want more Sweet Tooth.
I think we all do.
Yeah, Samoa Joe with Will Arnett as Sweet Tooth was, it was delightful.
Crushed it.
Literally.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks for checking us out. We'll be back with more of this and a bunch of other random shit, probably.